They give the rest to the gametophyte arrays from the spore the produced from the gametophyte. तो 43 में क्या आता है in the meiosis of the 43 का क्या है B which is a partly parasitic on the gametophyte. 44. The anthocid of the phenura are multicellulated, monocellulated, acylated, basilated. The anthocid basilated. Bryophyta compares dominated phase of the gametophyte which bryophyta compares से compares कौन कर सकता है dominated phase of the gametophyte which of the produce is for the small sporated phase and the generally parasitic or the gametophyte sporophyta is of longer duration domination phase of the spirogata which is a parasitic 42 45 जो है यहाँ पे 45 का D 45 का B small sporophyta phase and the generally parasitic on the gametophyte. Thank you. Like कर देना, subscribe कर देना and share कर देना. Thank you guys. 47. Bryophyta are the depends on the water because water is the initial for the vegetative propagation. The sperm can be easily reach up to egg in the aerogenium as to the remain filled with water for the fertilization. Water is the initial for the fertilization for the hemospore nature. 47 which of the following is true about bryophyta? इसमें true about bryophyta. The other thalloid they possess aerogenia. The contain chloroplast. All of these 46 again 46 D. All of these are इसमें तो Bryophyta is depends on the waters because the water is the essential for the vegetative repopulation. The sperm of the can easily reach up to egg in the erythema is the remain filled with of the water fertilization. Water is essential for the fertilization of for the hemospore the nature. 47 is the answer B. The sperm can easily reach up to egg in the erythema. Bryophyta can be separated from the algae because the process of the aerogenia contents of the chloroplast are the thyroid from the have a no conducting tissue. हो गया 46 हो गया 47 हो गया 48 चल रहा 48 का क्या है ए है 48 का ए the bryophyta can be separated from the algae because the process of the aerogenia contents of the chloroplast are the thyroid from the have no conducting tissue process of the Eugenea alter mechanism is for the spore the dispersal is habited by live wards the Meritania Ricea Venerea live wards. What is the live wards? What happened live wards? 49 का क्या है 49 का बी 9 का बी the plant body of Mars Phaneura is completely sporophyte predominantly gametophyte with of with spore completely gametophyte predominantly sporogyte with the gametophyte. The plant body of the Mesis Phaneura is a completely sporophyte. The predominantly gametophyte with the sporophyte completely gametophyte with the gametophyte 50 B. In the bryophyta, both the generation are the independent gametophyte completely their life cycle. Sporophyta are the dependent up to gametophyte. Protonema occurs. T1 का D चैप्टर T1 का D Sporophyta are the dependent open the gametophyte. In the bryophyta Sporophyta is the dependent open of the gametophyte. Protonema occurs in the life cycle of Ricea Venerea and occurs Spirogyra. Protonema occurs in the life of the cycle. Phaneura, the spore is the first all cell of the gametophyte generation and the generation two from the filamentation branched algae like the structure. The called protonema is a give the race to name plants. 52 का sorry guys 52 का Phaneura protonema occurs life of the cycle. The bryophyta are amphibians are they require a layer of water for carrying out the sexual reproduction. They occur in damp place. They are mostly aquatic. All the above 53 का 47A. They are the required layer of water for the growing out of the sexual reproduction. Most of the postema take apart is for the take aparts. spore dispersal, photosynthesis, protection, absorption. Most of the 53, 54 most of the production of the presence of the capsule and the propagational date have and the removal permission the disposal. Apophyse in the capsule of the phenuria. Phenuria is lower part, upper part, middle part, fertile part. A lower part. Petridophytes. Strobili cones are the found in Slivina, Peters, Marinata, Aquastin. 56. In the bryophyta and the petidophyta, transport of male gameto require birds, waters, wind, insect, birds, water, winds, insect, bird, water, insect, winds. What happened? Birds, water, wind, insect, transport of male gametes require bryophyta. 57 में क्या है बी water. So water transport of male gameto required. कौन transport कौन करता है? Water. Bryophyta and petidophyta with the water. The synogamy can occur outside the body of the organisms in meiosis, algae, fungi. 58 का क्या है? 58 का is the complete of the test fusion of the male gametes and the gametophyte from the zygotes in the tips of the gametic fusion called the external fertilization. External majority of algae external fertilization occurs. तो कहेगा बी आ रहा algae has occurs out the plant body is thyroid in Sphagnum, Salvinia, Marinatia, Funerea. कर्नाटक के 2013 में आ चुका है ब्रो. $59 का सी. 59 का सी देखने 59 का सी Merenity. Compared with the gametophyte of the bryophyta, the gametophyte of the vascular plant and tend to be smaller but to have the large sex organ, large but to have a smaller sex organ, large and to have the large sex organ, smaller and have a smaller sex organ, smaller but have a D in bryophyte is the dominant phase of the life of the hematophyte plant. Body is a contrast vascular plant to have a Spirophyta plant body in the most of their life cycle and reduce smaller gametophyte which have a smaller sex organ. 60 the D is smaller and to have a smaller sex organ. Uh, Aerognosphere is a parent in Merechnida, Corsura, Adentum, Finira. Finira. 61 का A. 61 का A mention is an innocent plant of the male present and of the plant and the antipodes and the female plant where antibody consists of the struck and like the protein scholars spectacles the composed of the struck of the like of the 8 Slignila and Sligvina are the consists of the represent of the significant step towards infancy of the said habit because female gametophyte is a free and gametophyte disperse like a seeds. Female gametes lacks erogena megaspore process of the endosperm in the embryo surrounded by seed coat. Embryo developed of female gametophyte which the retained on the pretense sporophyta. Towards the elimination of the seed and the habitat because of the sooner get them. The search of the plants are the called the Hemoscotogen genera like a Slimnina and the Slivina, which of the previous two kinds of sport, the macro large and the macro small sport are known as a heterosporis, the megasporis and the micro dermatophyte, and give the rest to female and the male megatophyte respectively. The female gametophyte 62 per D. Employee of the let's in the female gametophyte, which of the retenants of the parent is prophyte. Which one of the following conditions the important in the development of the seed habit heterospory haplonotic life of cycle free living gametophyte dependent sporophyte 63 63 का ए 63 का डी 63 का ए हेट्रो heterospory. Which of the following is the considered important of the development important development of seed habit? Okay, to heterospory. Which one of the following heterospores? The adentum equositum dryopetus slivina 64 D slivina. In the birthplace of the vascular cryptogame, the enterozoids and the egg the mature of different time. As a result, there is a high degree of sterility. One can clouds that the plant is embryonic self-fertilization prevented. There is no change in success rate of a fertilization. 55 का 65 का डी 65 का सी